YouTube, what's good, guys? Welcome back to the spot. It's your boy S Dub, and it's time to kill some boredom. So, a buddy of mine hit me up like maybe 30 minutes ago. He said he gets off work tonight and he got something for me for a motorized bike build. He said he don't know anything about it, but he said it's a tricycle and an engine. He found it in the curbside mall. That's all I know about it. So, I'm gonna get back to y'all tonight, guys. All right, so we over here, guys. So just let y'all know, here's a few little 66 builds. These are just stock, nothing fancy. But we're gonna go back here and all right, where we at? See, we stay doing something wrenching. Let's see. Okay. Here we got bikes for days. Plenty of work to be done. Lawn equipment. He collects it and I fix it. We split the profit. But here's a old school engine. I plan on doing something that's an edger, but I'm gonna take it and do something with it. Let's see what we got over here. Oh, he got two edgers. Oh wait, three. Okay, he been picking up some edgers. Man, he got a compressor, some bikes, chainsaw. Here it is right here, guys. Oh yeah. That's it. Predator 212. All right, we're gonna get this to the car. All right, guys, so here's the bike. What is that, trifecta? Yeah. So this is the bike we're gonna put this 212 on right there, baby. Yeah. I just sat it in the basket, but there it is. I'm losing daylight, but this is gonna be the build to come. Waiting on parts right now. Waiting on, really all I'm really honestly waiting on is just the pull cord. Once I get the pull cord, I'll be able to do some work. I don't want to have to put the drill over here and spin it. I'm lazy. Plus, I know I need a pull cord, so we just gonna get it. All right, there's the bike. A lot better. It's one of these foldable bikes. So what I plan on doing, guys, I'm not gonna even lie to you. The tires look brand new, all three of them. The wheels need some work, so I'm gonna do some work on the wheels. But as far as the bike, I think we're gonna go a hot rod red. Hit it like that. Here's the engine. I'm not putting the CVT on it. What I'm gonna do is just grab a little sprocket kit and adhere it to the wheel. But first things first, we gotta get this engine running. We don't even know if it's good. I might have to go out and buy one, but if I bought one, that would up the price. But we'll get to that when that roll comes. I forgot that I sold my shop table. Like, I built a table out of some old scrap wood, and a guy happened to see the table, and he was asking, because I told him, I was like, I'm out of space, I need to get rid of stuff. As y'all see, let me get y'all, I'm like full, and I had a shop table like right in that area, and I sold it to him. So now I am in need of a table again for this build I'm about to do. I don't feel like being on the ground in the cold. If it was summertime, I wouldn't care. I normally just wrench on the concrete. But since it's getting cold, I don't like touching the concrete. I hate turning a wrench in the cold. The only reason I'm wrenching or doing anything this winter is honestly just for YouTube, guys. I'm not gonna even lie. I don't even pay my phone bill from the month of November, December, and January. I don't pay my phone bill because I do not do cold work. People have to come personally to my house, know me, or call my wife to get some work done in the winter. Like even my vehicles I take to the shop in the winter, but just for YouTube, we gonna get it in. So I need to make a little quick table. I got some scrap wood, we gonna get that in. But enough jaw jacking, let's get it. So I got some scrap wood right here. I have a flat, two flat pieces over there because I was building on a reptile terrarium that I'm working on right now. I lost the footage for what I have done, but I'll do the footage for the rest of it. I also have wood sticking out my shed that I need to finish. Right there, and behind the shed there's wood. So I think I have enough for a bench. One thing about it is I want it to be, I like to wrench high, you know, in the sense of I like to stand up wrenching. So I'm gonna make this kind of tall. All right, so we're in our backyard and someone was throwing away some wood. These 4x4 posts, I don't know what they were building, they were tossing it out, so I took it. So I'm gonna use 4x4 posts. These are 95 inches. I'm gonna go for 44 inches is how tall I want it. And this is when I replaced my roofs 4x4 for my porch. I replaced it. This one was kind of warped and dented a little bit right here. So we're gonna get this wood over to the concrete and we're about to make us a table, guys. Let's get it. All right, we separated the wood. There's nails stuck in them, but we're gonna get those out later. Okay guys, so the wood I'm using, it's old wood. It's from somebody else's build and it's old. It's actually warped, but we don't need it to be perfect. It's just a shop table. I'm measuring it out to 43 inches. That's what I want the table. I want it to be a little high so I can stand when I'm wrenching. All right, what I'm using is my Craftsman drill. The blade is the blade that came on it. I actually got this in a trade. I traded a lawnmower for it. All right, cover your ears. And what I call this, guys, is a gorilla build. Basically, all I'm doing is I got a vision in my head, no plans, no blueprints, and I'm just about to make a table inspired for the term guerrilla warfare from back in the day. Batch of nails. That feels right. Bam. Got the legs to our table, guys. Okay, so I was looking at my scrap wood. They're two different thickness, so because I'm going to be working on engines and stuff, something like that, I'm going to opt for the thicker piece of wood. All right, so I got the four corners already pre-screwed in. Okay, there it is right there. And we have these to help reinforce. I'm gonna put some more going laterally. And we got to go to the pile, guys. Here's remainder wood from what I've been scratching or cutting. So I need a few pieces around this size. So we're gonna go over here. There she is. We're gonna go over here to the pile. I've been cleaning property, throwing all my stuff over here. So I need some pieces like that. There's two. I don't think I have a purpose for this. I actually was making a header when I was framing this up. I haven't finished the frame, and I forgot to put a smush in between. So I'm gonna take that, because that serves no purpose, and it actually helped reinforce pretty awesome. So I'm gonna use just these 3 right here. That should be good. Okay, I've already cut 2 pieces. I'm gonna show y'all me cutting this big mama jamma. Again, my blade is dull, guys. 2 years of use, no sharpening, no nothing. So right here, we're hitting the nail. We're going through it, guys. Cool down period. Alright. Haha, that is all the way through. And that's with an old, all the way through with the old dull blade, guys. Ooh, hot nail, hot nail, hot nail, hot nail, shit. Right through that thing. Okay, there's our tabletop. I ended up cutting off an additional 4 inches off of the legs. All right, so the legs are in. The only thing is I'm gonna put some inserts in between here at the very base, down in there, another 2x4 just to secure it, and I have scrap wood. And I'm probably gonna do it, just do it all around, but let's get it up, see what it looks like. Okay guys, so here's my table. As you see, I got a chainsaw I gotta get wrenched on. I have my Predator 212. This is my table. It's good enough for small engines like this, but when I start working on my car motors, you know, heavier motorcycle engines, it's not quite good enough because I have to add some lateral supports, or excuse me, get some, lateral supports down here at the bottom. Right now it's good, but if I put like 500 pounds on here, I don't trust that these legs won't kick out because they're only secured right here. So I'm just gonna add a little bottom support, probably put some shelving, door cabinetry over here. But now we can get to the Predator engine. So these were the nails that was in there. They got these splines on it. I couldn't get them out, so I had to break them all. So I broke them all off, and this thing is good to go right here. I want to keep it for a while, so what I plan on doing is probably sanding it down, maybe throwing some type of weatherproofing on it, not the top, just the legs and stuff, because when this, I use screws, so when this gives out and goes bad, I could just pull the screws out. And it's only 4 screws. I'm only going to leave the 4, but enough jaw jacking, guys. What we've been waiting on, wrenching on this. The table from ground to table surface is 40 inches tall, and I wanted it tall because I like to wrench standing up, especially in the cold. But enough jaw jacking, guys. Let's get to this motor. Okay guys, so this engine and the bike, he say been sitting in his yard for a while, like at least a year. And when I picked it up last night, it was raining, and the only thing he had on the intake right here to prevent water was a bath towel. So I'm sure this engine has water in it, but we're gonna check for compression. I don't have my compression tester. I would just do it that way, but since I don't have it, what you do is leave your spark plug in. You don't have to have the resistor on. You can leave it on, take it off. It's your call. You won't be spinning fast enough to get it to crank up. But all we're doing is we need to do 2 full rotations. And if we could get 2 full rotations while the spark plug is actively engaged, that gives me good promise that this motor has compression. Now, if it's good enough compression to run, that's a different story. All right. Okay. Sounds rough in there. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to definitely lube up some stuff. But has compression, guys. And to know it, I don't know if you heard it, but there's a little pop that happens. Also, when you start going on your compression stroke, it gets harder. That lets you know that you probably have decent compression. So compression is good. Tomorrow the pull cord will be here, so I could get on that. So what we're gonna do before anything is we're about to crack this engine open, and we're about to take off the oil sensor, and we're gonna take off the governor. We don't need that garbage. You know, I'm the type of person that I will trade all things on a vehicle or a motor for revs. I'm a 2-stroke fan, guys. You know, I get this ain't a 2-stroke, but I still try to apply 2-stroke concepts. You know, rev it out. All right, so I'm gonna get back to you. All we do is we take off these bolts down here, 2, 4, 6, slide that on out, and that exposes our innards. The oil, last time I did this, unless they did some model change, the oil sensor's at the bottom and the governor is somewhere up here. Okay, the drill we're using, Craftsman. Oh, I broke my Hyper Tough, guys. You know, I'm cheap, but somebody gave me some DeWalt equipment. It's been sitting over here for a year. I haven't even touched it. I don't know if it worked, but he gave me a reciprocating saw, and it looks like a hammer drill. So I need to get a battery. I'm gonna borrow one from a friend, make sure they work before I even do anything. All right, guys, so here we go again. My wife bought me this. I don't know why. Oh wait, I do know why. She buys Hyper Tough because it's red, and red is one of my favorite colors. So I like it. It is leverage, baby, and no lube. So let's get it. You know, I'm gonna check the oil, guys. I want to see if there's water in the engine. It rained pretty good last night. Oh, well, yeah, we got some leak. Let me get y'all in on that. There's definitely water in there. Just from cracking this. Let me get y'all. There we go. Huh, yeah, oil doesn't move like that. All right, well, this is a shop table. Let's see. Oh. Okay, guys. That is definitely water. Well, so guys, just for the sake of video, for film, I'm just gonna crack it right here on the table. This is what I built this table for. Shop work. All right. Sometimes when you're lucky, you give it a few taps. I'm using a rubber mallet. You can use a brass. You can even use a regular hammer. Personally, I suggest to use a banging tool that is softer than what you're banging. Okay, now I made a little seal, or cracked the seal, and now I'm gonna grab a screwdriver and get to prying. And you can see that water trickling down. Oh, let me move this drill, this not mine. Okay. And what I'm doing is leveraging on the fuel tank. You don't want to put too much force. And also you don't want to gouge in on the hopes you could reuse your gasket. Oh yeah. Now we got it open. Oh yeah, there's crap. Yep. Look at all that grit and oil separation. You see it, let me get out the, see all of that grit coming out the engine. Okay, that's a no-go on the gasket, guys. And there's minor surface rust. But yeah, so we need to replace the gasket. Now, y'all are getting to see how this inside looks. Oh my goodness. That is gummed up, guys. Look at that. Wow. Yep, that is definitely in need of some work. And guess what? Your boy is gonna do it. Yeah, the gear looks good. Yep, nothing like a little cleaning can't do, a little sanding. So we're definitely not sure if the camera's picking it up, but they're up in this area. No, the camera's not. It's rust right there. That's the piston is up in here. So me seeing rust lets me know I definitely have to do a head job. So because I have to crack the head, this video series is going from a quick video series to a long series, because I'm probably just gonna make it a race monster and put it on the trike. Yeah, right there, right up in there, you can see that rust. Yeah, so this thing has definitely been sitting for a while, but we could bring it back, guys. We could bring it back. So I'm losing daylight, guys, so I'm gonna call the video here, and I will get back to you when I get parts and some daylight. Spot you in the next one.